first. All right. So, hi, good evening, Sushi. You're in Japan right now. So, before we proceed to the lesson, can I ask how are you?
I'm fun.
Fun? All right, fine or fun. Okay. All right. Anyway, so that's good to know that you're doing somehow good, all right, for this afternoon. Again, for this meeting, we are just going to continue the topic that we're discussing. Okay? So in here, last meeting, what we did was, all right, we were able to recall some of the vocabulary that is somehow useful in describing the personality and character. And I also told you that you need to choose a person that you want to describe. Who would be that person that you want to describe? A best friend, your cousin, parent? Who do you want to describe?
Mô tả cái sao? Hả? Mô tả cái sao? Cũng đó tóc ngắn, mắt mũi rồi
Anyone. It could be anyone that you like.
hai con cũng được. Ví dụ ba cũng được đi. Ba không biết. Bao nhiêu ba đi?
Hmm.
Father.
Father. Oh, I can see you're a daddy's boy, huh? All right. Okay. With that one, very good. So with that one, first introduce to me who is your father. How about you make an introduction? Okay. Let's make a simple introduction.
Hi.
Hi. Good afternoon. Okay. My name's. You can call me Sushi.
Đọc cái quý đi, cho con đọc theo cô đi. Đọc theo kênh. Đọc theo cô đi. Đọc theo cô đi. Tonight I will
All
tell
right. Can you introduce yourself to me? Give an introduction.
Tim.
Okay. Oh, hi. Sorry. Hi, good evening, right?
My father.
Okay. Or you could simply say hi. It's okay too. It's a greeting. All right. Have an introduction. Hi, my name's Sushi. Hi, my name is Boming Kwan, but you can call me Sushi. I'm.
Các bạn đã sinh viên. Rồi, đó đấy em.
Can you have an introduction?
Đọc đi. Hi, good hi, my name is Sushi. Đọc
Your
one
Vietnamese
word.
name first. Okay.
What you can call me Sushi. I'm 20 years old.
How old are you? You're getting yourself older. Muy
12.
high? 12.
Yeah. So
You, why are, Sushi, why are you excited to be an adult? It's stressful. Enjoy being a teenager. Okay, all right. Okay. I'm 12 years old and I'm a student in
then
Japan. Mm, I'm a Vietnamese student in Japan.
I'm
Tonight, mm,
tonight I will tell
something,
sometime about my
something, something
something
about my dad.
about
All right. Tell me something about dad. His name is Mr.
that.
Okay. And how old is he?
He is 40 years old.
Okay. How can you describe your dad? He is middle-aged. Describe daddy. How can you say about daddy's height and weight?
biết cái nào. Cao với nói chung ba cao với ba mập vậy không. Is
Middle age. Is daddy tall, average height, or short?
he middle age, tall,
Tall
and average height.
and average. You mean average weight? Because height is tall, right? You mean average weight, not fat, not thin?
Fit,
Okay. And then, what can you say about daddy's skin? He has
he has yeah,
fair
as yeah,
um complexion. He has fair complexion. And then, what can you say about daddy's hair?
yeah.
Look,
Uh,
he has
he has got he has got short black
short black,
black
straight, right? Straight hair. And what's that? What's the color of daddy's eyes?
uh black eyes.
And black eyes. Okay, now, how about if we tell something regarding daddy's personality? What can you say about dad? Is he friendly? Is he strong, funny, lazy? Mm, kind, sweet personality.
Làm cái nào vui vẻ hay là sao? Hay gì? He is
He, num,
nó vẻ vui.
mm,
He he is funny,
he is
funny, funny,
funny, and
and and and strong.
strong. Okay. And what can you say about daddy's job? What does he do? Thank you, AC. Our AC translate everything for you. What is daddy's job?
Cái gì á, job là làm là gì? Nè, cái này đi.
N-
He
He is
he he is an engineer.
he is an engineer. Okay. What do you like the most about your daddy?
Nhất ba.
What do you like the most about him?
What do you like the most? Cái gì nhất ở ba?
Is he like your best friend, or is he a cool dad? A good cook? Does he cook good? Why what do you like the most about him?
I like his
Mm.
he is good good cook.
Ah, the thing that I loved him the most is he is also a good cook. So with this one, very good. So you were able to tell with this one, if you're going to analyze what you did, you were able to come up with describing your daddy, what does he do, how what is his personality, and you were also able to share what makes your dad stand out from other daddies out there. So you said that you love your daddy the most because for you, all right, he is a good cook. So with this one, as what I always tell to my students, sometimes they can end up by saying thank you for listening, or you could also end it up with a question like this one. You could say, what about you?
What about you?
Right? What does your dad look like?
Nói tại sao thì con nói xong rồi con hỏi
What
thêm
kind of person
bạn thì
is
sao?
he? Or
Rồi,
what is he like? All right.
bắt con giao tiếp giới thiệu
Okay.
người
All
ba
right. So you
mà
could you could also end it up with a certain question so that the people that you are talking with could also respond the same. All right. They can give you a reply or they can follow you in what you have just made. So in this one, hi, my name's Boming Kwan, but you can call me Sushi. I'm 12 years old and I'm a Vietnamese student in Japan. Tonight, I will tell you something about my dad. His
ừ.
name is Mr. That. Come on, am I correct? And he is 40 years old. He is middle aged, tall, and average weight. He has fair complexion. He has got short, black, straight hair and black eyes. He is funny and strong. He is an engineer. The thing that I love him the most is he is also a good cook. What about you? What does your dad look like? What kind of person is he?
What about
Okay.
you?
When you say what kind of person is he, it is synonymous with what does he like? It's the same. Okay. What does he like? Referring into the personality. Okay. That's it. It's the same with this question. All right. Can you read it for me? Can you give it a try? One more time.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Roman Wong, but you can call me Sushi. I'm 12 years old and I am Vietnamese student in Japan. Tonight I will tell something about my dad. His name is Mr. Dad and he is 40 years old. He is middle age, tall and average height. Weight. He has rare competences.
Completion.
He has got short, black, strong hair, but straight hair, and black eyes. He is funny and strong. He is an engineer. The thing that I love, I love him the most is he is al-
Also,
also a good cook. What
what
about
about
you?
you?
What don't
Does
does
what does your
does your dad look like?
What's kind
What
kind
kind of
of person
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 is he?
is she?
is he? Okay, very good. Not bad for that one. So, what I want you to do with this one, let's practice some of the mispronounced word that I'm noticed. Okay, so let's say average weight,
Right.
Average
average
weight,
weight, complexion,
complexion,
straight.
straight.
All right, so I'll be sending also the translation that we've got from our AC, but here are some of the personality. Okay, we could also add friendly. Okay, we could also say friendly, or you could say Outgoing. Okay. Friendly, outgoing, or serious person. Okay. You could also say a serious. The opposite of funny is a serious person. Outgoing, shy. All right. AC, would you mind translating this added one? All right. So these are some of the personality that you need to remember. They are the basic. Ah, you could also say something bad to someone, right? Rude. What did something that we had last time? Talkative, whenever you are describing someone, it has not something to do with always positive. There are also negative traits that you know how to say in English. Okay, so here, Sushi, let's pronounce the words. You say kind.
kind,
All right. Sweet.
sweet, friendly,
Funny.
strong, lazy, uh, brave,
Brave.
brave,
Brave.
uh,
Smart.
smart, friendly, out, out,
Outgoing.
outgoing,
Serious.
serious,
Okay.
shy,
Shy.
shy, dude,
Rude.
dude. So,
Talkative.
talk there.
All right. Actually, Sushi, and when it comes to psychology, because I was able to teach psychology subject before, but not for a long time. I think only for a month. I was able to learn that, did you know? How about this? How can you put your personality? In psychology, there are three types of person. Okay, maybe you've heard it on the internet or something. We have the what so called introvert and the extrovert. Okay. So the introverts, they are the person who are tend to be shy. They are the people who want to do things alone. They are being happy being alone. Okay. Shy, alone, quiet. Yeah, quiet, the opposite of talkative. Quiet. They enjoy things, they enjoy doing things all by just themselves. What they love to do is like watching TV, reading books, anything that has something to do with peace and quiet. Okay, so these are the introvert. Okay, on the other hand, Sushi, the extrovert, they are the opposite. They are the very friendly, loud. Okay, loud and outgoing. What they love to do is they want to play, they want to go shopping. They are the people who love to do things with other people. Okay, they enjoy with company with other people. So here, go shopping with friends. Okay, go shopping with friends, play sports together. Okay. So, Sushi, in psychology, there are people like this. You could also say, when I ask you what kind of person is he, you could also say, "Oh, my mom is an extrovert," or my father is an introvert. You could also describe them based on this personality. So here we have the introvert and the extrovert. So, teacher teacher is in the middle. Teacher, what do you mean that you're in the middle? There is what's so called as Miss Cha is called ambivert. Okay? Ambivert is a personality that is a combination of 50% introvert and 50% extrovert. Okay? So I am extrovert because I am a teacher somehow. It's part of my job. I need to be friendly. I need to talk to people, right? But in reality, I like to do things alone. Okay, I love watching movies alone, listen to music alone. So yeah. So this is a combination
Introvert
of
là
the introvert and extrovert. What about you, Sushi? How can you
có
how
đông
can you how can you identify yourself? Are you introvert, ambivert, or
đông là
extrovert?
đông là
What do you think? Hmm. I think you are an ambivert. Are you an ambivert?
Yes,
So we're the same. What about your mom?
này luôn.
ambivert.
Ambivert too. Okay, all right. So we are just balanced. So because when you say extrovert, they are the easy-go-lucky people. They don't care to do anything. All they want to do is to socialize and mingle. All right. So there is also what I've learned that when an introvert, let's say with this one, Sushi, I'll be example it with a heart, okay? This is what my mentor explained. So here is an introvert, okay, and this is an extrovert, okay. So for example, Sushi invite their friends, all right, on a party. So this is Sushi's party. So this is an introvert. What happened to the introvert? The satisfaction that happened to him, he go back home with a one heart energy because that's not the type of his personality that he likes to do. But when an extrovert goes socialize with people, he gain a lot of energy. Okay? So meaning if an introvert hang out with other people, they are energy draining. It seems like they are getting their energy. But when you say extrovert, when they hang out with people, they are gaining energy, they are more energetic because they were able to hang out with people. So that's how explain the difference between introvert or extrovert. But if you are an ambivert, okay, you can somehow say it's balance.
Đúng
Okay,
rồi.
because you were able to be happy and you will be able to get tired and less energy at the same time. So that's the difference, okay? So that's the difference between, how do you say the word again? Introvert.
Introvert.
Mm.
Am
Ambivert.
ambivert.
And
Ex extro
extrovert. Okay,
extrovert.
all right. So that's it for the personality. So last meeting, or I mean from last time, I was also able to send you the translation regarding the topic that you're going to tackle. What you're going to tackle for this evening is we're going to tackle about household chores, okay? Actually, the thing that we're going to make use of, or the topic that we are going to tackle for this one, it will somehow summarize, all right, some of the things that we do at home. Actually, this material, I also use this with the beginner kids, but this one is, very easy to understand and it has a picture. That's why I also send this to you. So it's easier to comprehend. So the first part of it, it says, Sushi, what do you do at home when you are not in school?
Này là
Are you doing household chores? Like wash the dishes, sweep the floor. What are the things that you do at home?
có gì luôn.
I'm
I? What do you do?
Có rồi không có làm.
Mm.
Thì cái nào nhiều
vacuum the carpet
Vacuum the carpet. Okay, what else?
sao? Cái khác nữa.
and
Do you also help mommy? Do you help mom at home?
Cái gì nữa?
do
Mình mới biết
It's
rồi.
like, Mom, am I helping you? Mm.
And what's the this?
And wash the dishes. Okay, that's good. At least you know exactly what to do. I mean, you know how to do the things at home.
Mình biết
Because
rồi.
I like it that your mother is doing it for you, because we as Asian people, I don't know if it's happening in Vietnam or happening in Japan too, but the culture in Philippines, it's like, it's only the women who are taught. All right, the girls or the women are the people who are taught to do the things at home. So what happened when they get old, when they get married, everything was relied into the women. I am happy that my generation is not like that. My parents taught us, me and my brother. So you are lucky that your mother is teaching you the same thing. Okay? So anyway, here we are going to tackle some of the household chores. Okay? So with this, all right, the vocabulary that we have from right here is okay, let's do this one. Okay, here are the basic. Okay, can you read for me?
Biết.
Make my bed.
All right.
Clean my room. Do the laundry. Work the dog. Set the table. Wash the dish.
All right. So, by the way, when we are discussing the household chores, it is the same thing when we are discussing about the daily routine. Like I wake up, brush my teeth, go to school, have breakfast, have lunch, all right, do my homework. It is the same with the household chore. Why? Because these are the actions that are happening habitually, meaning repeatedly. Okay, routinary. That's why the action or how we describe them is also in the present tense. I make my bed, all right. She makes her bed. Okay, it's always in the present simple because the action is telling something about routinary activities. It's like a cycle. Every day you are doing it, right? So it's just going on and on and on. So that is simple present.
Mình được
Now,
present để hiện tại.
in here, so with this one, what about this? All right, so here. So she with this, how about if I give you this one? So she, true or false? I want you to have a look with this. Tell me if the image is true or false. If the answer is false, I want you to correct the image.
Mình với cái này con muốn là sai.
One,
One.
wash the dishes. Is it true or false?
True.
Okay, Roy. Two, do the laundry.
False.
Okay, what's gonna be the correct answer?
Answer. Đúng là gì?
Walk the dog.
Walk the dog. Number three.
I don't. False.
Mm-hmm. What's the correct answer?
Set the table.
Set the table. Roy, how about number four? Set up the table.
Uh, False.
False. Why?
Uh, Make the bed.
Make the bed. Number five, walk the dog.
Uh, False.
False, because the correct answer is.
Do the laundry.
All right. How about make the bed?
False.
False, because the correct answer is
My bed. Not
clean
clean my room.
my room. Okay, so that's the basic. What about if I ask you about this? You could also tell something about a certain activity for an action that is, you could say in the morning, in the afternoon, or you could say before school or after school. Okay, so what about those kind of words that you have learned? I want you to create simple sentences regarding the following. So, of course, when we say before school, we are referring to AM in the morning, right? So, on the other hand, if we are referring to the context after school, we are referring somehow it's going to be afternoon already or PM, right?
Trước khi
Afternoon to
sau khi đến
evening,
trường.
right? So, this is PM. How can you make sentence for this one?
Con nghe.
Okay, you have an example on top. Number 1, I
Con làm đi. Trước khi đến trường hay sau khi đến trường? Hay là
make my bed
hay bé gì? Trước khi đến trường sau đến trường?
Trước
Trước đấy gì?
là
I.
before school.
All right, make a
Đọc
sentence.
nhiều câu.
I make my
I
bed.
my bed before school.
All right, number 2,
Number 2.
I
I
clean my room.
clean my room
Mm. Before or after?
after school.
All right, next, what do you do?
I do the
I do
laundry
the laundry.
after school.
Correct. Next one.
Yeah, I walk the dog
Correct.
after school.
AM
AM.
before.
AM là buổi sáng, PM là buổi chiều.
Mm.
Before school.
All right, next one. I
set set
I set the.
set the table
Mm.
before
Before school. And lastly,
AM.
is I
wash the dishes
wash the dishes
after school.
after school. Okay, now moving into here, what about with this one? What about if I'm going to let you describe, all right, about this? Talk about your, all right, so you were able to do this one. Okay, you were able to make sentences. First, let's answer this one. Okay, here. How about we added some new vocabulary? So you were able to do undergone the first part. How about this? We have
Sweep the floor.
swept the floor.
Sweep the floor.
I want you also to be familiar with the thing that we are using in every household chore. So when you are sweeping, meaning you are using a broom. Sweep the floor. Okay? So now this one. Take out the garbage.
Take
When you
out
say, okay, when you say garbage, it has a lot of words in English. It's also mean trash. Okay, trash. This one. And then of course we are the next one we have clean the bathroom.
the bathroom.
Roy. Next we have wash the car.
Wash the car.
Vacuum the carpet.
Vacuum the carpet.
Now, Sushi, this one right here, this is also called a vacuum. Miss Cha, what do you mean? Meaning, vacuum as a noun referring to the thing that you use, and it could also act as a verb, an action word. Vacuum the carpet. Okay? So it could be referring into the object or referring into the action. It could be a noun referring into that thing that she is holding, or a verb referring to the action that she is doing. Do you get it?
Yes.
All right. So actually in the other English context, they use the word vacuum the carpet just for people to understand it easily. But to be honest with you, and in other contexts or higher level explanation or higher level vocabulary, they use the word hoover. Hoover the carpet. She is hoovering the carpet. Okay? So hoover. Okay, hoover or to vacuum. Some people uses the verb hoover so that the people won't get confused. Vacuum is the vacuum, the action is to hoover. But in the English context, sometimes they accept both. So it's up to you to understand. Now, the next one here we have
water the rain.
water the plants. Okay, now a while ago, you were able to use the phrases or the time of the day before school or after school. Now, when we are referring into this, as what I've told you, these are the things that are happening routinary. So, meaning it has something to do also with the adverbs of frequency. Okay, because they are the action that is happening. Now, if you're going to wonder, Miss Sha, so what do you mean by the adverbs of frequency? Sushi, the adverbs of frequency in English, these are the words that we use to answer the question how often, how many times. Okay? So here we have this one. We have these are the common ones. Okay, we have always,
On
always,
I
I,
I always sweep the
the.
floor.
All right, number two,
I usually uh,
take out.
take take out the garbage.
Mm-hmm. Next,
I sometimes clean the bathroom.
okay, number four,
I never
I never
Rửa rồi cái xe này có không? Theo dựa theo này nào, dựa theo này nè.
I never um,
wash.
wash the car.
Okay,
I always vacuum
vacuum the.
vacuum the carpet.
Okay, and then number six,
I sometimes water the
water the. What do you call this? The plants.
rains.
Plants.
Rains.
Okay, now, very good. So you were able to come up with understanding before school, after school, and also using the adverbs of frequency. Now, I want to explain to you what makes them different, okay? So what you use a while ago, okay? Before school and after school, somehow they could also let's be specific for this one. Let's say they could be also part of a time expression. Okay, meaning it will tell us when the action happened, right? So here.
Động nó xảy ra.
So here, it is a time expression. On the other hand, the thing that we are discussing right now are the adverbs of frequency. Okay. Sushi, this one, on the other hand, the adverbs of frequency, their purpose in English, they are existing to answer the question, how often or how many times, right? So the examples are there, always, usually, sometimes. There's another one, rarely, and never. Yeah. So this is the 5 popular adverbs of frequency. Now, what also makes them unique from one another? Sushi, when we say time expression, they can be placed before or after the sentence. Wait. Miss Cha, what do you mean by that one? Okay, so let's talk about it slowly. Before or after the sentence. So it goes like this, Sushi. So if we're going to write a sentence, it's going to be like this. Before school, I swept the floor, right? So it could be like that one before the sentence. But Miss Cha, what could be the after the sentence? It's gonna be like this. I swept the floor after school. So the sentence doesn't sacrifice. The meaning stays the same. Meaning a time expression could be placed on the beginning or in the end of the sentence. It should be beginning or end of a sentence. Now, on the other hand, when we talk about the adverbs of frequency, they are always placed before we use it before the verb, referring into the action word. Okay, so meaning for this one, if we make a simple sentence for it, it's going to be I always sweep. So sweep is your verb. I always sweep. We don't say I sweep always. Now, I always sweep. I sometimes sweep. I never sweep. Okay, they are always placed on before the verb. Roy?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So here, thank you, AC. Our AC was able to guide us on the translation. So with this one, sadly, we don't have much time. Okay, teacher extended 5 minutes because I entered the wrong meeting a while ago. So first, I want you to smile so we have a copy. Can you smile for me? One, two, three. Okay, one more. One, two, three. Oh, come on. One, two, three. Smile. Okay. Always smile. What a very handsome boy. Mommy is lucky to have sushi. Anyway, for your homework, for next meeting, Miss Cha is going to explain to you. All right. I will teach you on how to describe here. Okay? This is going to be my takeaway. A while ago, we used the pronoun I and the verb stays the same. I sweep, I do the laundry, right? This time around, you're going to use the third person singular he or she. So meaning what happened to our verbs, we're going to add s on the verb. Teacher meaning she, vacuums, because we are now using third person singular. You're going to add s to the end of the verb. For your speaking practice for next meeting, I want you to talk about and imagine that this is your family. You're going to introduce them to Miss Cha for next meeting. For example, this is my grandmother. Her name is Hua. She is 65 years old. She always vacuums the carpet and she sometimes cleans my room. So you're going to introduce them to teacher. Okay? You get it?
Yes.
All right. So don't worry, I'll give you a pattern for this one, but this is going to be your speaking practice for next meeting. After we are done on this one, I'll be teaching you new sets of words. And then you're going to talk about your own family. Roy?
Yes.
All right, so sadly, it's time for me to say goodbye. Thank you for joining our class for this evening, Tambiet, and have a good night. Goodbye, Sushi. See you next Thursday.
The teacher.